everybody. This is Leone. I come to do your weekend guidance. I hope you're all good and well. So this is from the 10th to the 12th of January 2025. I'm using the Wizard's Tarot with the magical messages from the fairies as well. Just before I start, I kind of heard, don't believe everything you hear or see. Don't believe everything you hear or see, especially when it comes to media, news. Got a very eerie feeling here. A very eerie feeling. You know that feeling when you know something's not quite right? That's what I'm getting. So I kind of feel like there's some lies, manipulation. We know that anyhow with the way the world is and higher up powers in this realm. Don't believe everything you hear or see. I'm kind of seeing the devil with the puppet strings here that are being shown as well, that they've got control over you, or that's what they're after, full control, and to manipulate and get those scissors and cut those ties, Keep rising above. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Now, whether this is something personal or we're talking on a wider scope here. Hearsay, that kind of thing. It's all part of the devilish energies. Hearsay, drama, chaos, manipulation, control. It's all under the same umbrella. Don't be sucked in. Keep shining your light bright. Don't believe everything you hear or see externally. Trust only your inner gut. I feel it's going to be a deep one today. A lot of you are having, there's a lot of mixed feelings and emotions here. I want to cry. Heavy energies around at the moment, and it's just trying to bring you down on every level, and it's so hard to keep your vibration lifted up. It's so hard to keep focused on something positive, but you've got to keep doing it. You've got to keep fighting it. Don't allow this energy to settle in there. The moment you start thinking, it becomes overthinking. If you keep yourself active, proactive, everything's falling down here. That might be how you're feeling. There could be kind of tower moments happening around you, breakups, breakdowns, fights, arguments, disagreements, battles at the moment. The emotions and feelings are heightened anyhow, and I kind of feel like it's too much. It's too much. But I'm telling you, you can do this. You can overcome this. Oh my goodness. And as I say that, the hurt, pain, and suffering with the Three of Swords. This is headaches. This is destruction. This is chaos. This is the knife that sticks in and hurts. This really is. Keep your protection around you. Like, ask your guides and loved ones to come in at the moment, help lift those vibrations, help you to overcome this hurt, pain, and suffering that you're going through. Whether this is physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, whether this is just everything getting on top of you, the whole wide world, for example. These lower vibrations want to keep you in that state of mind. So everything's coming up to the surface now, which is not good. It's not nice. Some truths are coming out. And like I said, that's the sword that cuts deep. You could be in a situation here that's causing you some kind of pain or suffering caused by outside individuals, more than one person. This can be like an affair card as well. It can be. It doesn't have to be, but it could also be interfering people around you as well. But you're hearing all this negativity around you that's kind of doing you nothing. You've got to rise above. There's someone that's playing some games here big time with that King of Wands. and they're cocky with it. They are cocky, they are arrogant, they play head games, they play mind games, and it doesn't have to be a male, but it's a very strong character anyhow, or perceives themselves as strong. I actually see them as the opposite, if I'm honest, kind of weak, powerless, but they use control and manipulation in any way possible. And with the Three of Swords, they're causing some kind of hurt and pain and suffering. Be talking about you behind your back, which is what that Three of Swords is about as well. But equally, there could be suffering here of someone's heart as well. I am not a doctor. I'm just going to hold my hands up and say that. This is for entertainment purposes only. So just take what resonates for you and seek the professional advice. But someone is suffering. The Page of Wands is struggling to move on, to move forward. Because we've got the Eight of Cups. There's someone here that will not or cannot let go of the past in some kind of way, or cannot let go of dead feelings and emotions, cannot let go of all kinds of things there that they're storing up there in the background. Now, the moon in the background is showing me that something's being highlighted for them. Something important is being highlighted, and maybe they're ignoring it because they're looking in the wrong way. They want to move on. They want to be happy. They want to get their spark back. They're ready in their head, but in the energy, they're not. And they could be sitting there wondering, why isn't this working? Why isn't this going anywhere? You know, kind of saying, look, we've got all these knives in the back with that Nine of Swords. You're hurting and harming yourself in some kind of way by not letting go. Now, there could be some physical backstabbing going on. I feel we've got to bring a bit of humor in it because it's quite heavy. There could be some physical backstabbing going on here. But the Nine of Swords is worry, an uncomfortable vibe, an uncomfortable feeling, sleepless nights, stress, anxiety. Not quite depression, but on the way to depression. Fighting that even mentally. Mental struggles, mental blocks. What was I saying about focusing on the light? Don't let this bring you down. There is help and support there, and maybe you guys don't see this at the moment. It goes back to self-love. Self-love, self-acceptance. But equally, this is about you following your heart and doing what's going to make you happy here. Whether we're talking about relationships or whether this is something else in your life. Some of you guys have been maybe wanting to shut the door and can't as well. Well, I said that really, didn't I? It's just, there is a fed up feeling, a fed up vibe. Now, if we've got a third party situation going on, and I say if, because this isn't going to be for everybody, games are being played here. Someone doesn't know who to choose. Someone doesn't know who to choose. Two of Wands, as we say that, along with the Strength card and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is affecting their health in some kind of way. Look, with the Two of Wands, this is about you making up your mind, deciding what you want and going for it. But it is also that limbo land that you're in, that crossroads energy. The light's there is highlighting something important, but you're ignoring it. You're not even listening. You're looking at everything else around you, maybe even placing blame elsewhere as well. Your heart's telling you one thing, but your head may be telling you something else. So you're confused between the two. Where I said to you, faith is needed, well, for one thing, but equally, you've got to make a choice and decision because nothing's going anywhere until, well, nothing's going to get sorted out until we do. And it is down to you. You've got a choice between two situations here, two thoughts, two people, two energies, two decisions. And it is going to take a lot of strength for you to kind of muster up the energy and power to deal with this as well. It's not easy. It is not easy, but I kind of see you needing to step into that power to show what you've got. And this is going to restore some health and balance in that respect. Some of you guys are maybe focusing on your work career side of things instead of dealing what you should be dealing with here. Very confusing times. Very confusing times. I think that what's going on here is you're distracting yourself in some kind of way with your work, career, finances, ignoring what's really going on, the bigger picture, the bigger vibe, and that's fine because you're getting on with something else, but it's not going to sort the problem out. The Empress here as well, Eight of Swords. So someone feels like their hands are tied in a situation. They feel very stuck. Could be to do with the mother of your child or children. Could be about new beginnings here in some kind of way. But mentally, there is that stuck energy, that stuck vibe, unsure, uncertain about what to do, where to go. And it could be quite dramatic around at the moment, especially with all these heavy, controlling, manipulating energies that are going on. Someone's really looking back at something here. I'm not surprised, yeah, because we got lies, deceit, deception, cheating. We've got the Devil card, the Seven of Swords there as well. I'm not surprised because there's tiptoeing around here. Someone's not facing up to their problems. Someone's going around in circles, cycles, their addictions in some kind of way. Again, you could have got yourself in a serious situation. And trying to hide it and trying to get away with something. But there's a door that's open up top there, so you've left evidence or something behind. You're trying to run, trying to hide, trying to escape, but you can't. You know, truth always gets seen. Truth always gets seen. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here as well. So we've got a different kind of energy, a different kind of vibe, and there's lots of healing around this particular person as well. With the Empress and that Queen of Pentacles, there's a light, airy, healing vibe about this person. It's not your energy though, but I feel like they're stuck in a way. It's a tricky situation. Again, there we have. Yep, not surprised. We've got someone here who's just getting on with everything and dealing with it. They've got their feet up, so it's like if I ignore it, it'll go away. But then we've got the King of Cups and we've got the Emperor. This is a father figure, someone older, father figure, doesn't matter. With the Empress as well, that's a couple. So we've got control, manipulation all around of these new beginnings. Someone's avoiding a new beginning, won't let go of the past, won't move on, won't move forward, but can't deal or face with something. So they're putting on a brave face and just getting on. Maybe trying to lay the law down or put the foot down in some kind of way. I just see false masks. It's a spiritual awakening for someone, I'm telling you, but they're fighting it. They are fighting it. With that Nine of Wands, they are fighting it. It's very tiring. Very tiring. But with that Page of Pentacles, this talks about changing ways, altering ways. It's an awakening. It's a shift in a direction, or you need to shift your energy and focus in a new direction. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I'm not surprised that's come through either. Sounds very karmic to me. Some kind of karmic cycle here, and justice again, balance being restored, the moon. So something's going to come out here. We've got the Seven of Wands, so there could be accusations flying here, there, and everywhere. A judgment call is going to be made. And then we've got the World card. So I kind of feel, whoa, it's all going to kick off. It's all going to kick off. Something's going to come out of the blue. Some truths are going to be seen, and there could be accusations flying here, there, and everywhere. And there's certainly going to be some kind of judgment call that's going to be made here. So again, if you're this energy of controlling, manipulating, not letting go, not moving on, not moving forward. Something's going to come out here to push you into making changes. Again, we've got the devil. We've got a very toxic vibe, a toxic energy here anyhow. And I kind of feel like this has been going on and going on and going on. No cycles have been broken or changed or altered in any kind of way. It's just the same old, same old. It's not great at all. It's not great. There is a need to change course, change direction, change ways, alter ways. But the truth is going to be exposed anyhow, and maybe that puts you on the spot to make changes. And it's Three of Swords. That is exposure of third party. That is exposure of, well, someone's going to drop the bomb anyway, as such. I'm not talking about a physical bomb, by the way, just in case anyone's saying. But what I'm seeing here is cannot trust this individual. Cannot trust this individual. I don't know, I've got to laugh at this. I really don't know why, but they're saying everything's going to be okay, but you're not going to feel it to start off with. You're going to panic. We've got that devil there, and you wanting to run and hide, you're not straight off. But it will be in the end. I feel like you've got to hold your hands up, speak the truth here. Don't hide away from it. And that's what you're being urged to do. By spring, springtime, birth, new beginnings. So it could be about a child. It could be, well, spring is the start of something. Practice, 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 practice what you preach. Don't know why I needed to say that. Practice what you preach. What goes around comes around, doesn't it? There's just someone you can't trust here, and it could be an ex, it could be somebody from your past. But there's a third party situation that is interfering in some kind of way. Some lies are going to come out anyway. Some truths are going to be exposed here. This is toxic. This is devilish. And I kind of feel like they want to destroy something here. It could be revenge. I do see fingers being pointed your direction, accusations, this, that, and the other. You needing to defend yourself in some kind of way. Remember, you can flip or reverse these roles. Your desire is within reach. That's what they're saying. Have faith as everything is working in your favor. Sorry, my eyes are terrible, so I can't read very well. Everything happens for a reason. It's to get you out of a situation. If you've been hiding something, it's going to get exposed. If you've been playing around, it's going to get exposed. If we're talking about an ex here involved in a current relationship, they're going to get exposed. Something's coming out this weekend. We've got the Strength card, we've got the Empress card, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this is your opportunity to speak your truth from your heart so that you can make a final decision about what to do, where to go. Still coming out. But you're going to be okay in the end. But you're dealing with someone that just is like a Rottweiler. Just doesn't let go. This is where I was saying you've got to rise above. If you're feeling down at the moment, I mean, this is the third time I've tried to do this reading. It got so intense. So the energies are there. It's heavy. Something's weighing on you. And this is the perfect time to kind of get that weight lifted off your shoulders. Face your fears a little bit. But that's what I've got for you for this weekend. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I do appreciate that. And I'll speak to you again soon. Take care.